Hello everybody, this is Dago Seta. Pretty snazzy walkthroughs. Majora's Mask, 3 hearts. Yes. This temple is probably the hardest in the game. And yeah, you will have much difficulty completing this. Well, I did on my first try. And my first time doing it after not playing this game in a very long time. Oh well. Yes, if you want to see my first attempt at this temple, I made a quote-unquote walkthrough of it on my other channel, Dagos4444. And looking back on it, I'd say to myself, wow, did I really do that? And it was terrible! Yes, quite awful. I don't know why I even bothered doing that, and I wasted an entire day doing so. Oh well. It took me about 3 hours to do it, and this took me only about 1. And I got all the fairies too. And yes, getting all the fairies in this temple is very complicated, very bothersome, and it usually causes much unneeded anxiety. Alright, so blow up that wall there, and don't destroy these crates. Otherwise, by the end of this room, you'll find yourself crying. You need one of these crates to hold down that. You notice there's a chest on the ceiling. The chest in the ceiling is going to be useful later. And, well, basically this temple is complicated, and as you probably guessed from looking at the chest in the ceiling, you're going to be upside down in this temple at some point. Yes, that is why this temple is complicated to get all the fairies, because some of them are in the upside down version of the temple. Yes, upside down temple. Yes. Okay, so play the very annoying Elegy of Emptiness and put a statue of all your forms on these things. And the Goron belongs on the huge one. Next to Goron's a big fat man. The big fat man pressed down, big fat man pressed downable switches, as I'd call them. No, not really. Oh, okay. Zora, Elegy of Emptiness. And this says gets pretty boring hearing the Elegy of Emptiness over and over and over again. You know, I said you probably hear more in the Song of Time. The only thing you might hear more is Song of Double Time for all those things you have to skip through stuff. But, I don't know, maybe I should do an official count or something? I don't know. An official count would be lovely. Oh, that is a container filled with lead. I do not need that at the moment. Alright, Elegy of Emptiness. Aww. Also take note that the music here, it's pretty much the same thing as the music outside, except it's, yeah, it is the same thing, and it is awesome. It's probably the best track in this game. Alright, so you're going to need a bomb down there. If you go down without bombing that, you'll find yourself very sad, and you'll have to go back up. And it's pretty difficult to make that jump without hurting yourself. You could just do it the safe way, but no. This is a 3-heart run. We're careful in 3-heart runs. Ha ha ha! Actually, honestly, playing this game with only 3 hearts was not as difficult as I expected it to be. And here I'm trying... Okay, maybe I got to jump over here and blow up that one, but nope. No. This is me playing. Why would it be easier when it can be difficult? Alright. Yes, you have to kill all the Armos in this room because, well... they activate a chest that appears in the middle of the room, required for you to progress further in the temple, and that's what our goal is here. Progress further in the temple. Yes. Alright. So in here, there's a dungeon map, which I should grab in a moment. Yes, I'm trying to keep my health as efficient as possible, and actually I go through this whole temple without utilizing any fairies, to my surprise, which I had to do once in my practice run, so I figured, okay, why not? The use of a fairy is almost implied in these silly 3-heart runs. Oh, whatever. Basically, it's 100% except for the fact that there's only 3 hearts I'm having. I got everything else. And also, expect maybe after this walkthrough, after a decently long break, I might make a heart piece gathering guide for this game. And also, something I noticed even while you're going through the hook shot, you still have the reflection on your shield, which is, I thought, was pretty clever. They make all the shield reflecting pretty realistic, and yes. Alright, so we got more stray fairies. Yeah, at first you'll be thinking, oh, I'm definitely missing some of them, but you're not. And also, the Great Fairy Mask is next to useless in this temple because of the whole flip it upside down thing. You have no idea if it'll still glow even if there's the barriers on the upside down side of it. Alright, so purposely get yourself grabbed by this here Dexy hand because he throws you up there. Otherwise, this is much more annoying to do. And what they're implying that you have to do is... excuse me. They're implying that you... Well, not implying. The other way to do it is to do a very complicated, very well-timed jump out of the water as Zora, and that's pretty hard to do. So throw a bomb over there, blow that up. That'll activate something for Lator, make that chest appear. And that chest is going to have a fairy in it. That's probably going to be one of the last ones we're going to grab. Excellent. Alright. Well, we'll be back there later. But for now, go past the Dexy hand. You can kill it if you want, but there's really no need to. Okay. So down here, there's going to be a switch that you're definitely going to want to hit because that also activates a chest for later. Basically, a lot of this involves making chests appear that you can't even get until later. Very bothersome, very annoying. But I dealt with it just for you guys, so you guys can learn how to beat this game. So I can learn how to beat this game. I probably did a little bit more learning in this walkthrough here. Oh well. Haha. Alright. Alright, back to seriousness. Back to seriousness. This is a serious walkthrough. So there's no need for fun. Who needs fun when you have seriousness? Alright, now you can easily do this in the flipped version of the temple, but since I can, I just shot that now. Alright, and obviously it makes a chest appear that you can't get until later. Oh, fantastic. It's like the game's mocking you, except it is. Alright, this is a pretty interesting mechanic here. Basically what you have to do is you reflect onto these mirrors, and it charges them up. So, and then depending on how long you charge it up, it'll send out a beam of light from itself. Alright. And it runs out after a while. Okay, and here grab the compass, kind of handed to you on a silver platter. Alright. I definitely timed that wrong, but whatever. And also, that was the door on the opposite side of the room, of the first room. So essentially by doing that, I also made a shortcut. This is a little hint saying, ooh, all on top of each other. It's kind of like in the Snowhead Temple, which is the same mechanic. Basically, this here temple combines all your skills into one, and then some light puzzles, I guess. Alright, get rid of these black bows while you're doing this room, because they will bother you, they will get in your way, they will hinder your completion of this room in a very annoying fashion, and you will dislike it. You'll dislike it with a burning passion. Only this sun here, the top right one, the front right one, makes that chest appear. Only that one, alright? Okay, now we have that covered. Okay, so for some reason I don't think these black bows are light dying. They don't die in the light. Whatever. Alright, so you should have just don't dilly-dally too long and charging stuff up in this room, because these black bows, they keep respawning and you'll keep having to kill them. Alright, so here we got these really creepy bomb guys. The best way to kill them is to do a shield stab, because it'll protect you from the aftershock explosion of them, and at the same time it kills them, because they pretty much die in one shot, but they always blow up when you kill them. So I guess that's a snapping at whatever. You might have seen them earlier when we were going into the graveyard, I think it was. Somewhere. One of the Akana places. Alright, charge it up. And that thing is really gonna get in my way. Whatever. This room is just, I hate this room with a burning passion. And, see, they push you out of the way and blah. See? You see what I have to deal with just to make you guys happy? All, like, 3 of you who are actually watching this walkthrough. Yeah, it's really a surprise that people don't watch this, but whatever. I don't care. As long as I helps one person. Yeah, I said helps. Oh, yours goes helps this person's. As long as I help one person, I've done my job. And I'm probably trying to make myself more challenged, but you know. 3 hearts, not as hard as I thought it'd be, but it's definitely an excuse for me to be a little bit lazier. Mainly because I've never actually bothered to get all of the heart pieces in any Zelda game. Except for the first one. But then that was when they were still just heart containers. It had to use a walkthrough to do that anyway, so whatever. Yeah, there's some red rupees in both those crates. Because they'll kill those creepy bomb guys. I don't remember most of the official names for these monsters. I just call them creepy bomb guys because that's what they are. And here we go, probably one of the more difficult rooms in this temple if you don't know what you're doing. Fortunately, I know what I'm doing. Haha. Alright, so basically the way this works is you have to catch yourself in these updrafts here, or these currents, or whatever you want to call them. And make sure you grab these rupees because you have no reason to come back up here. It'll just be a waste of time. So, okay, grab the fairy in this chest. Aha, and the Deku Scrub is too short to grab it immediately. I don't know why, it's kind of annoying. Whatever. If you roll as soon as you hit the ground, it's sort of like doing an action roll as Link. Then yeah. Alright, so pound down this switch, and you're going to have to get over to the other side hella fast. Like, really fast. Very efficiently. Do not crash. Just be very smooth in doing this. And here, that's probably the only place you can afford to even touch the wall. As long as you keep going forward the whole time. And once you press that down, you don't have like a time limit to get back up there. Alright. So, be human and make sure you do this. Alright, there's a bomb chute you're going to see just kind of jumping around and stuff. Kill that now because it's going to be a huge problem later. It'll probably knock you over, make you redo the whole room. And it's really annoying. Well, the chest will still be spawned, so you won't have to worry about that. But the fact that you'll almost definitely get knocked over by that bomb chew. I think it's either trying to make it really hard for you or implying, hey, kill this beforehand. Yada yada yada. Okay. Whatever. Ah, stupid computer. Okay. Deku Scrub. Go into the flower. And yes, I never understood how these flowers work. It's sort of like defying the laws of physics and not physics, the laws of like time and space. Not time, just space. Because there's definitely not enough room for you to occupy that flower. Whatever. Okay, now here it's almost always going to look like you're going to fall, but if you go on top of that, then you'll instantly go back into flowerness. Alright, so grab the last stray fairy in this room, which is this one here, and we'll come back next video and fight the first sub-boss. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.